I went home after I got told to sleep on the floor. My husband Ryan and I had been planning this beach trip for months. 3 days in Myrtle Beach, just us. I booked the room in February with money I'd saved from my library job. We desperately needed time together since Ryan worked construction until 7 most nights. The morning we left, Ryan said he needed to stop for gas. Instead, he pulled up to Owen's apartment. Owen walked out with a duffel bag. My chest tightened. Owen's coming with us, Ryan said. He's been a mess since Linda died. He needs this. Owen's wife had died of cancer 3 months ago. I felt awful for him, but this was our vacation, our savings, our one hotel room. Ryan, we can't afford 2 rooms, I whispered. We'll figure it out. He needs support right now. I swallowed my anger because I didn't want to seem cruel about a widower. Owen climbed in back. The entire 4-hour drive, Ryan and Owen talked about work projects and fishing spots while I stared out the window feeling invisible. The hotel room had 1 queen bed and barely enough floor space to walk around it. Ryan went to the front desk and returned dragging a thin foam mattress, the kind that's 2 inches thick and wrapped in plastic. We'll make it work, he said, leaning it against the wall. At the beach, Ryan and Owen threw a football while I sat alone on my towel pretending to read. At dinner, Ryan kept asking Owen gentle questions, trying to draw him out, while I pushed shrimp around my plate. Owen barely looked at either of us. We got back to the hotel around 10. I changed in the bathroom and got into bed, exhausted from feeling like a third wheel all day. I fell asleep within minutes. I woke to voices and light flooding the room. Ryan and Owen were back from the hotel bar. Get up, Ryan said. You're taking the floor. I sat up, groggy. What? Owen needs the bed. I can't make a grieving widower sleep on the floor, and I obviously can't have you two sharing a bed while I'm on the floor. Just take the mattress. Ryan, I paid for half this room. His wife just died. Stop being selfish. That word made my face hot. I looked at Owen, who stood near the bathroom avoiding eye contact. Did you know he didn't tell me you were coming? I asked Owen. Owen shifted his weight. I assumed you were okay with it. That was a lie. He'd assumed no such thing. I got out of bed and pulled my jeans on over my pajama pants. I grabbed my bag from the closet. What are you doing? Ryan demanded. Leaving. You're being ridiculous. I shoved my toothbrush and phone charger into my purse. Owen finally spoke. You're making this a way bigger deal than it is. I looked at both of them standing there, annoyed with me for having feelings. I left. The lobby was empty. I used the hotel computer to find a bus schedule. The next one left at 5 in the morning. I took an Uber to the station and sat on a metal bench for 3 hours, then rode the bus home, getting back at noon. Ryan called 16 times. I ignored everyone. His voicemail said I'd humiliated him and ruined Owen's chance to heal. They came home 2 days later. Ryan moved into the guest room without speaking to me. That night, I remembered our iPad was in there. We shared it for streaming shows. I needed to grab it. The screen was still lit when I picked it up off the nightstand. The Messages app was open to a conversation with Owen. The preview showed a text from September. I shouldn't have read it, but my thumb moved on its own. Owen's message said he couldn't stop thinking about Ryan, that his feelings had been there for years, but losing Linda made him realize he couldn't waste time hiding them anymore. He said he loved Ryan as more than a friend. Ryan's response, sent an hour later, I'm married, man, but I care about you too. We can figure this out slowly. I scrolled up, more messages. Owen saying he missed being alone with Ryan. Ryan saying he'd find ways for them to spend time without me interfering. Owen asking if the vacation could be just them. Ryan saying handle it. My hands shook so hard I almost dropped the iPad. I took screenshots and sent them to myself. The next morning, Ryan came into the kitchen while I was making coffee. I held up my phone with the messages displayed. Explain these. His face drained of color. Where did you get those? Our iPad, the one you left open. It's not what you think. It's exactly what I think. He told you he loves you. You said you'd figure it out. Then you invited him on our vacation and made me sleep on the floor so he could have our bed. I was helping him through grief by flirting with him, by planning secret time together. Ryan had no answer. He just stood there looking at the floor like a kid caught cheating on a test.